Hello everyone. Hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to talk about how to get driving license for cars here in Canada. In Canada, there are different type of driving license that we will discuss in some other video, but for now we will focus on G driving license. So, getting a G driving license is a three-step process. Step number 1 is G1, which is a written exam that you have to clear. Then G2, which allows you to drive in the city as well as on highways with some limitations, and then you get a full G license. It is very important to get a full G license, then purchase a car because the insurance that you have to pay over here is expensive if you are driving on a G2 license because it is considered that you do not have a full driving license and you can drive only with limitations. So let's get started. So overall, it takes 20 months to get your full G driving license. In between G1 and G2 exam, you have to wait for 8 months, and in between G2 to full G exam, you have to wait for 12 months. But there may be people who have prior driving experience and prior driving license from their home country. In some of the cases, your driving license can be directly exchanged. So you need not to give these exams again and you can directly exchange your home country driving license with a Canadian driving license and you can start driving car over here. But in case your driving license is not directly exchanged, then you could bring your DL abstract, driving license abstract from your home country, which is accepted over here in Canada. So it will be considered as you have prior driving experience, and that wait period of G1 to full G will be waived off. So the day you give your G1, immediately the next day or the day after, you could directly go and give your G2 exam or the full G exam if your driving experience is accepted. Let's move to the G1 exam. In G1 exam, there are two type of papers. The first one is the signs, that you need to know all the road signs that are popularly known. So there are very high chances that 70 to 80% of the road signs you know from your home country because these signs are same: how to take a left turn, right turn, no parking, no stopping, at which time you cannot stop over here or park over here, and so on. Or maybe like it's whether it's a winding road or a hilly area or rocks dropping down and so on. So you might have seen these road signs. So this is a very easy test and I have seen most of the people easily passing that exam with very limited study, I would say. Now the second test is the rule sign. So you need to know the local rules. So there are certain rules. Let me give you one of the example. How much alcohol consumption you could have, or what is the blood alcohol concentration level that is allowed for a G2 driving license or for a G driving license. This is one of the rule. How many points you will get in case you jump a red light, or maybe you do not stop when there is a school bus in front of you, or maybe jumping a red light, or when driving in influence of an alcohol, and things like that. So these are local rules that you need to know. So I must say that you need to put a lot of emphasis in learning these rules. So one thing is that you could go ahead and attend any video. There are many videos available on the YouTube which have somewhere around 200 to 300 questions. So you could go with them, learn all the rules, and then you can easily pass the exam. It's not that difficult and you can easily pass. But just remember one thing, that you need to focus more on the rules exam rather than the science exam. Okay. Then there is one more thing that I'm going to talk about, the rules and the science, but I will do that in the end of the video. So stay till the end. If you're liking my video, please subscribe to my channel and also click on the like button, as it will motivate me to create more and more such amazing videos. Okay. Now, once you clear your G1 exam, you will get a temporary printed out G1 license that is valid for a period of 3 months. And then within a period of 1 month or 2 months, you will get your G1 card at the address that you have given. Okay. Now, let's assume that you have given your DL abstract and you are free to go for a G2 or a G driving test. And before that card coming to you, you want to directly book your G2 or G exam. So what you need to do is you need to go on the drive test website and over there uh, enter your driving license number. So along with driving license number, you need to enter the expiry date. So this expiry date is a very tricky part, because the temporary license, the paper that you got after clearing your G1 exam, is only valid for 3 months, whereas the license that you have got, or the fees that you have paid, is for 5 years. So make sure when you try to book your drive test without getting that card, enter, like, add 5 years to the date that you cleared your exam and then enter in the expiry date. So this is one of the trick questions that you have. Okay, now moving to the next part. So once you book your exam, I would still recommend you that you should go and attend some classes. I am not saying take a proper course of like 700, $800 where they give you theory classes and where they give you practical sessions, but at least find an instructor on Facebook or Kijiji where they charge like around $40 to $45 per hour, or maybe $50 per hour, and just drive with them for at least 4 hours or 5 hours, because there may be a lot of different things that you are doing in your home country. You may not be following that many rules that you have to follow over here. The game over here is not that you will accident anyone. Okay, see, just try to understand, it's not about whether you will hit someone or whether you are able to save your car or maybe brake before you hit someone. It's about observation. What they are checking is how much observation you have. So I can say that 30% is your driving skill and 70% is your observation skills. So I'm going to make another video on this observation skills, so stay tuned for that. But apart from that, it's highly recommended that you at least take 5 to 6 hours of driving lessons, or drive if you have a friend, if you have someone known and you can take their car or drive. So just drive on the road for at least 5 to 6 hours before either going for a G2 or G driving license. Now let's move on to the next part, that is, what is the fees of the exam. So when you go ahead and pay the fees of the exam, so you are paying $90 for 5 years registration of your license. So that is the fees that you pay once. Then you pay $16 for your G1 written exam. So you pay that once, and if you are able to clear that exam once, it's fine. If you're not able to clear the exam, then you can immediately go ahead and give the G1 written test again. So you only have to pay $16 and you can give that test again. For a G2 road test, the fees is around $53, and for a full G road test, the fees is around $90. And in case you bring your foreign driving license, so you have to pay around $106 if you want to convert your home country driving license into a Canadian driving license, or basically in the exchange program. So, the last most important thing that I would like to talk about is the rules that you are learning is not only for passing the exam, is basically that you do a safe driving here in Canada. You know when is the right of way, whether it's your right of way or whether it's others' right of way, such that you do not cause any problem for anyone else sharing the road with you, such as any other driver or any other pedestrian. So I would recommend that you go on ontario.ca website. I have given link in the description, and over there have a look at it, read few things that are important to you, and anytime in the future you feel that you do not know the rule or what should be the scenario. Let's assume that you are on a red light and the red light is not working. So which car should go first? Okay. And let's assume that there is a car who is turning right and you are there who is turning left, and suddenly it turns red. So who has the right of way? So there are certain questions that may come in your mind in the future. So it's better that you go to MTO handbook website and over there refer it, read it, become a safe driver. That is the most important thing. If you like my video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like it. All the best for your G driving license. Have a good day.